Welcome to the Highland League Weekly Friday preview. Here's Callum Law to tell you about our big main highlights game this weekend.
The main game for us this weekend on Highland League Weekly, unsurprisingly, is the title decider between Buckie, Thistle and Brechin City at Victoria Park. It's perfectly set up. Brechin won against Keith on Wednesday night to take it to the last day. They're a point behind Buckie, so a win or a draw will do for the Jags to lift the title. Brechin must win if they are to be crowned champions. Remarkably, between them this season, the sides have played 66 league games and they've only lost 3 of them. Brechin will be hoping their strong defensive record can lay the foundations for victory. In their last 9 games in the league, the Hedgemen have only conceded 1 goal, and over the course of the season, in 33 fixtures, they've conceded just 16 goals. But Buckie will be encouraged by some stats of their own. They are very strong at home in the Breedon Highland League. Their last league defeat at Victoria Park was back in August 2019. That's an unbeaten run of 44 games, or 45 if you include Fort William's home game that was at Victoria Park last season. The sides have met once already this term, which was the reverse league fixture at Glebe Park way back in August. Brechin prevailed 1-0 that day, courtesy of a goal from Grady McGrath. This is only the 4th time in the last 40 years that 2 sides that could win the Highland League have played each other on the final day of the season. There's been a couple of recent ones for Martin and Cove in 2013, which Cove won 2-0 at North Lodge Park. Buckie and Devon Vale in 2011, which the Jags won 2-1 at Victoria Park. And then you have to go back to 1984 and Caledonian against Keith at Telford Street, which Cali won 1-0. You can see who is celebrating and who wins this weekend on Highland League Weekly, which will be out on Sunday.
Competition time then. Now, for the last 2 weeks we've been running the question about who's the current Highland League player that's played the most games for a club in the division. Unfortunately, we still haven't got an answer that's acceptable. One person did finally get the answer with all the clues we gave, of Gary Manson, Wick Academy's player manager, but the person that got it was Franny Weldon. And Franny, you've already won a tea-towel on the mug this season, so you're not getting it. So no one's getting it. So let's move on to the final question of this season, which is going to be, when was the last time, and Callum's given you this earlier in the episode, so you literally just need to scroll back and see what the right answer is. When was the last time the 2 teams that could win the Highland League title played each other on the final day, and who were the teams? You can win yourself a Highland League Weekly mug if you get the correct answer. Pop your answer in the comments below or email sport@pressandjournal.co.uk to be in with a chance of winning. Crystal Paul time then. Final chance this season for Paul to catch me, because it's 16-15 now after last week.
Were you a happy lazy catch out?
Just a reminder of the rules for the final time this season. There's only 1 game to predict on this week, but we're going to try and guess the winner of the game. We're going to try and guess the correct score. Get the winner, it's 1 point. Correct score, it's 3 points.
First scorer, 3 points as well.
First scorer is 3 points as well. So we'll see how we get on. Obviously, this is a slightly politically sensitive, possibly the most politically sensitive guessing we've done. So you can go first and you can say who's going to win the Breedon Highland League is effectively what I'm asking you.
This is the prediction of all predictions, isn't it? Buckie have been so good, and at home they've been excellent. Brechin have just been top drawer, only lost 1 game all season. How do you pick? But I have to go on Brechin, not with any degree of confidence, but I'm going to go for Brechin City to win. I'll say 3-2. I'm wanting a thriller at Victoria Park, as we all are.
I'm going to take the Britain's Got Talent approach here, where if they say one, you say the other. So I'll say Buckie Thistle to win. But I want a similarly good game, so I'll say 3-2 as well for me. And my first scorer in the game is going to be Joe McCabe.
I'm going for the man that keeps scoring, Grady McGrath. Got to stick with Grady McGrath.
Well, we'll see how we get on. You can thank me later, Joe, for that one. I suppose until next season, will we do a trophy award? I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. Right, that's it.
The Vale need something from their last game of the season if they're to have any chance of avoiding finishing 17th place, as they take on a Nairn County side looking for a victory which could see them finishing 7th.
Brora are guaranteed to finish 3rd in the table already, but they could get to the 80-point mark with a win. Rothes were beaten by Huntly at McKessick Park on Wednesday 2-0, but they could still finish 7th if they manage to leave Sutherland with all 3 points.
Wick against Lossy. Now Lossy's last point came all the way back on March 11th. Both sides, although Wick could jump above Lossy with a win themselves this weekend, both sides will have designs on catching Keith in 14th place on the last day.
If Formartine lose this weekend, then Fraserburgh can secure a top 4 finish and with it a place in next season's Challenge Cup with a victory over the Granton Jags at the Belsley.
For Martin, they've had a very good season. They're looking to end it in style with a win which would take them to 74 points. That would be their highest total since 2018 in the Highland League. Inverurie got back to winning ways last weekend. They're guaranteed to finish 6th, and they'll be hoping to go out with a bang for their famed supporters, the Chuff-Chuffs, who are going into retirement after this one.
Turriff against Clack. Now Turriff, the home side, know should they win this weekend, they'll overtake their visitors, the Lily Whites, into 12th position in the Breedon Highland League. Both sides coming into this one on the back of consecutive losses.
Neither side can move any higher up the table on the final day of the season, but Keith can secure 14th place if they can beat Banks of Dee. They're already planning for next season, however, after assigning a trio of players on extended deals. A win at Kyneth Park will ensure that Banks of Dee finish 10th.
That's it for the Highland League Weekly Friday preview for the 2022-23 season. Then there will be hopefully another season of the Highland League Weekly Friday preview, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel, join our Highland League Weekly Facebook page, follow us on other social media, which is hopefully where it'll be returning to next term. Just a reminder that this weekend we are filming, we're going the whole hog on Buckie Thistle against Brechin City to find out who wins the Breedon Highland League title, and you'll be able to see highlights of that as soon as possible after the game finishes, probably at some point on Sunday. So please tune in to them. For more Highland League news from the Press and Journal, in the meantime, subscribe to our Highland League newsletters. I'd like to do that somewhere on this page. They'll still be coming out during the summer, so you'll still be able to get your fix of Highland League news. Most importantly, enjoy the football, whichever games you're watching between now and Sunday.